Let's see how we can make some advanced local enhancements with Picktorial. I love this sunrise image from Patagonia. It was an amazing scene, but the raw file's a bit flat, so here comes the power of local adjustments and luminosity masks. We'll start with some global adjustments, which are implemented in very high quality in Picktorial. I'll boost the exposure a bit, the contrast, and some shadows and highlights. I'll maybe add a tiny S-curve to better the contrast. Look how the live histogram keeps changing smoothly while adjusting the photo. The local adjustments tools under the Retouch module let you be more creative while enhancing your photos. Let me show you how powerful they are. It works like this. You first select the type of change you want to make, and then choose how and where to apply it. I will select the Tone tool to enhance brightness and colors in specific parts of my image. To define where to apply the effect, we have a brush and an eraser, linear and radial gradients, and also options to fill or clear the mask. For the brush and the eraser, you can control the size, feather, flow, and sensitivity to edges. I'll brush these mountain tops, and we can see how the EdgeAware Brush can handle most of my selection precisely. If I went a bit over, I can easily erase any part by holding the Alt key while brushing. When I need to be really sure and precise, I just press O to enter the mask view and fix with the brush wherever we need. Now, after we have our selection, I'll lower the exposure and warm the tone. I'll even add a small curve to this local adjustment. But one of the things I always wanted to do but never could in Lightroom is to control the color or the hue, saturation, luminosity of local adjustments, and with Picktorial, I can. The amount of control I have for a single selection is unparalleled. Let's look at the water. I want to emphasize the light there, but only at the bright areas. With the new blending options, I can now do this without going into complicated luminosity masks in Photoshop. I'm creating another adjustment with the plus sign and brushing quite broadly. With these rich textures, the EdgeAware brush will have a harder time, so I'll take a different approach. The exposure and highlight sliders did most of the job, but I still have two issues to fix. First are the darker areas that I didn't want to brighten, and second are some of the rocks I didn't want affected. If we go to the drop-down menu, we have two really clever blending options to choose from. Let's choose the Luminosity Mask option and use it to apply the selected adjustment only to brighter parts. There, first problem solved. Now let's open the Color Mask and limit the selection to affect only the bluish tones so the red rocks won't be affected. Second problem solved as well. Having all the global tools also available as local adjustments is truly remarkable. I must say that all these new features are really exciting to me, immensely powerful, and it's the first time I'm seeing them all together in one software. One quick note about the blending mode feature. Let's say we want to give these rocks some pop, but to not change their color. So after we brush them like so, we can add a luminosity blending mode and have our changes only affect that and not the color tones it would have otherwise. Pretty cool. Thank you for taking a look at Picktorial. Check out our other videos to learn about the uniqueness of Picktorial 3.